What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Solana, as well as Bitcoin, VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. Lot to go over, lot to look at. More specifically, we need to focus in on the major correction that happened pretty much yesterday into today within XRP. This huge stumble and downtrend was not a surprise at all. It was actually very obvious this correction was going to take place here. And we pretty much made a video even yesterday calling the break to the downside. You can see we got over 4,000 views, which is insane for yesterday's episode. Seeing this colossal correction in price, it was not a surprise, guys. This was very obvious that it was going to happen here. And you can see in the previous episodes, we were paying attention, and then we discovered kind of after the major breakout that we had here, the major rally that you can see we were watching, we started to notice on the shorter scale, like the 4-hour and the hourly charts, a symmetrical triangle forming, and we knew that pretty much had a bearish tendency, a tendency to correct in price, and boom, lo and behold, that's what happened. We see the price absolutely tank to the downside here. So that's pretty exciting to see that. I know that's good and bad. Not many people probably want me to say it's it's exciting to see the markets correct here, but it is, and it's healthy and it's necessary, and I'll explain why in a second. But with that all being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before I forget, BYDFI is doing a trade for a chance to win XRP. For those that don't know, BYDFI is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. BYDFI is currently offering up to $10,000 in free cryptocurrency, free XRP specifically, and anyone can enter. Unlike normal or traditional trading competitions, this means that every single person that basically hits each of these trading milestones will receive this amount worth of XRP. Now, they don't stack, so if you hit 1M, and then in the same competition you hit 5, and then you hit 20, they will give you $800 worth of XRP. They're not going to give you 129, 330, and 800. So that's the only contingency here. But it ends August 3rd. That gives you still well over a week to enter. So definitely make sure to check it out down in the description below. And moving forward, and we'll talk about BYDFI later on in today's episode here, current CMC reveals that the markets are consolidating here, except for the major dip on XRP. But, keep in mind, XRP was like the one crypto that actually exploded to the upside first. It was the first cryptocurrency to see that landslide price explosion. So to see the opposite and to see prices correct to the downside here is pretty interesting. So as you guys can see now, we're starting to see, 67 on the fear and greed. Everything is for the most part kind of consolidating out. 1.24% on Bitcoin past 24 hours, 4% on Ethereum here, BNB 1.79, Solana 0.2. Lots of these cryptocurrencies are pretty much, not moving so much, and that's okay. We just came off of a massive, pump and explosion to the upside. More so likely now we're going to see the opposite and see some healthy pullback, which is what's taking place here. And you can see, like with XRP, it's already starting to take shape and take form. You can see XRP is beautifully seeing that major landslide dip. I mean, we've been tracking this on the 4-hour here, so it only started kind of in July 18th, so it's only been like a little less than a week. You can see as we were filling in the gap, we said, okay, let's see which direction are we going to move to. We close below the support. We're going to break down. Oh my gosh. Every time I press too hard on the trackpad, it pulls up the freaking dictionary. So if you could see, if we close below here, we can buy in for a short back to moving average. That is exactly what we did. Easiest freaking short opportunity there was. Or we buy in long and we leverage to the upside here. And as you guys can see, we didn't do that. So we wait for confirmation. That confirmation was right here, several confirmations, huge landslide to the downside, rebounded off support. This is when to take profits, and here we are starting to reverse back up, and now we can scale back a step and take a peek at everything. You can see this is the interesting part. So if you take a look at XRP right here, you can see how we are inside a very large uptrend here, huge uptrend, but this is the most recent one that caused this to take place. So if you just take this uptrend that we had and put it right here, this shows you the price flag. Then you move this price flag to here, and this now shows you the height that we expect to see the breakout go. We not only hit it perfectly, we did it to a penny. It was insane. So we did rally up. We exploded right to that resistance, and we knew that would cause correction. Well, you can see we're rebounding off this nice support. we have that here going for us. We'll see. I always call it the ripple effect, or like a basketball effect. If you slam a basketball down, we'll explode up, and then we'll kind of dribble out. There's a very good chance this is what could form on XRP here, and this would be within itself a new fractal that we'll pay attention to. So ideally, I do think we will come back down to $2.96 on XRP, and then there's a chance we could go even lower to moving average here. It's a possibility. We shall see. So definitely keep an eye on that, as I do believe XRP is due to see movements to that general direction. We are going to be heading lower. I truly believe that it is what's going to happen. Same thing you can see even on the weekly charts. Definitely signs of correction here. You can see this is pretty much the size of the original breakout. It's kind of interesting when you look at this. This is a bit bigger. So, but for the most part, the original one, which was this, because this is its own right here. If you take this and then you move this to breakout right now, it is even. So that, to me, is like the highest point we'll go. Just teeter-tottering and overbought. But, you know, anything could happen. We could easily explode higher. And now if we can consolidate on this and lower ourselves down like we're doing, we can go even higher up, which is crazy, but certainly a possibility. All trades are done on BYDFI. #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on BYDFI. As I've said before, not only do they have the rewards for you to earn up to $10,000 in XRP, they also have this reward center here and a demo trading account. So you can see right here, exclusive rewards. They have daily rewards that reset every single day. And then they have new user rewards, which is also super cool, up to 8,000 in free bonus cryptocurrency. So the difference between this, when they deposit this into your account, you can withdraw it immediately. You can sell it. You can do whatever. This is bonus money. When you receive the bonus money, that money you then have to trade with, and any profits earned off that bonus money, you can withdraw completely free. But it's cool because it's like the website sponsoring you. BYDFI is sponsoring you. The demo account gives you 50K in demo money to practice trading your skills, or practice trading with. So you can practice your skills on the exchange, learn how the exchange works, and then when you're ready, you can head on over to the live account and you can just use their demo money to learn kind of how these trades take shape. Now, moving forward from BYDFI here, we already looked at XRP. So Solana, you can see, has seen a major correction. I mean, a huge stumble back in. This was no surprise. This is how it goes. We're now using the top of our ascending fractal, which is, you know, kind of interesting. We'll see how long we can hang on to this, but I do believe we're due to head even lower. We'll see if that comes true. This is certainly definitely a harder one to pay attention to, or kind of give an analysis on, because we are in a kind of an iffy chart here. We're above major resistance, so I would think we're due to fall back inside, but it'd be easier to figure that out if we stayed inside of it, but because we broke above it, it's a little bit harder to track. XRP looks good. Ethereum is starting its descent as well. I think we could probably get a new technical indicator, a downtrend. You can see starting to form here. We knew we would hit the top, which we did. You can see the daily. We knew this would be price ceiling, because if we take this, look, here is the price, the flag pull. We pull this up here. Here's the top. So we knew we peaked. Now we're starting to think that there's a chance a new kind of descending fractal is forming here. I do think that is true. It's just too early to kind of pick exactly what it is. Something like this is what I think is forming, and this could send us all the way down to 4 hour, or to the moving average. Very possible. Bitcoin still in a symmetrical triangle. We'll see how this decides to pan out later on. Vong looks good. We just keep climbing higher, which is freaking nuts, if you ask me. Freaking nuts. And then the S&P 500 is slowly but surely heading up. So we'll see kind of where that decides to move to. I don't know. We'll see, though. But you can see we're slowly starting to go up higher. But I think both Vong and the S&P are due to fall over, as I've drawn here. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's it for today's episode. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.